Mhm. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sis It's Just Not God's Best for You. So, Actualize and Shine podcast show with me, your guest, me, your host, Cinquetta. And I wanted to talk about something that's very controversial, or at least it's getting a lot of buzz. A lot of people are talking, a lot of people are giving their opinion. It's getting a lot of feedback. And I like that stuff. I feel like, all right, that's something that I feel like we should be discussing, bringing out into the open, getting more perspectives or insights from other people, because I feel like we're all here to grow and like learn from each other, no matter what our experience, our backgrounds, or opinions are. You know what I mean? Everybody can learn from each other. Each one teach one, reach one. You know the saying. So today, I wanted to talk about Bonnet Gate. So, do you guys agree with what sister or auntie Monique said about wearing your bonnets and pajamas out in public? A lot of people don't, but a lot of people do. And if you don't know what's going on, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to bring up to speed. So, Monique was saying like she was in the airport doing her tours at this place and that place, and she noticed that it was a lot of women, Black women in particular. Well, she really didn't say another race, so, Black women were dressed in pajamas. They were dressed in their bonnets. And from what I gather, I felt like she was just saying, all right, ladies, women, queens, kings, even though she was just addressing women, let's do better. Let's put a little more emphasis, going the extra step to make ourselves look presentable when we go out into public, So I got what she was saying. My whole thing was, I was so surprised that like people even care. Like I felt like what she said was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like I really didn't even think that was going to start controversy or anything like that. So that was my whole thing. I was like very shocked that people, I don't know, like really took what Monique said to heart, actually, because I feel like she talks in a way, or she's talking in a way that your grandmama don't talk. Like, girl, if you don't fix it, like you can listen to it or you don't have to. So I was just like really, really surprised that people were taking Monique so serious. So in the beginning, yes, I was all here for it. She was explaining it. She was saying how, Patti LaBelle had to tap her on the shoulder, tell her how to dress, how to look, X, Y, and Z. So, I had got it. Understood what she was saying. And then I realized that she posted something just recently that got people upset all over again. She posted a picture of a woman in the airport, and she was saying like, look, this is what I was talking to. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was referring to. This is what I mean. We shouldn't be looking like this in the mall, or not in the mall, in the airport, or in the mall, or anywhere, any public outing. So I thought about it, and I felt like that was the one mistake that Monique did make. When I was reading the comments, people were saying how like that woman didn't know that she was going to be posted. That woman most likely didn't consent to her picture being used in that example. And I agree. Like, I feel like, dang, right, Monique, if you wanted to make a statement, use your own self as an example. You dress in a bonnet and some PJs or something and use yourself as an example. Like, hey, this is what I mean, instead of using that lady as an example. Because I would be very hurt too. You know what I mean? Somebody may not like this lime green shirt that I got on, and then just going to put me on the internet and say, see, this is why I don't like people wearing lime green shirts. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, like, dang. Don't be using me as an example. So I actually did get what people were saying when they were talking about like, all right, Monique, that is bullying. Don't use that lady's picture. That is wrong. And I do agree. That was the one mistake that Monique made. I felt like she really should not have used that picture, that lady's picture, that lady's likeness or whatever, to prove her point. So I did feel like she was wrong for that. But my other thing is, when I was reading the comments of other people, someone brought this out, and I thought it was very, very good. Why don't we see, people are so upset with Monique and what she said about like taking pride in your appearance when you're going out to the stores, to the airport, X, Y, and Z. Don't wear your pajamas. Don't do this. Don't do that. But how come it's okay for you never see no one wear anything bad or Kiki. You never see anyone wear anything crazy when you're standing in line to go into the clubs. And I'm just like, Dang, that's a very good point. So how come? Oh wait, it says muted. Unmute mic. I can't unmute. Can't unmute your guest because they choose to mute. Oh, Kiki, if you hear me, it says that you are muted. And it says I can't unmute you because you choose to mute yourself. Let me know if you want to talk. It says unmute. Yeah, let me know if you want to talk. If not, it just maybe I guess it's something on your end that says that you're muted. But let's see. Yeah. Okay, let me know if you want to come back on, girl, and talk. But yes, so that was my whole thing too. That's a very, very good point. When it's time to go to the club or whatever, you don't see no bonnet in sight. Standing in line, you don't see none of that. You don't see no blankets over the women. You don't see none of that. You don't see no pajamas. So how come people know how to dress when they going out to the club, but now when it's time to go to the airport or the grocery store, this store, that store, like people act like they don't know how to dress. Like it should matter no matter where you go to dress presentable. That's my whole thing. Like I actually do agree with what she said, and it's like very shocking to me that people that is even getting this response. Like, is it the fact where they said like a hit dog will holler? You know, if you want to wear your bonnets, then wear them. What's so wrong with what she was saying? You know, someone may say they don't like pink lipstick on people with my skin color, but I like it, so I'm going to wear it. Like, who cares what Monique has to say? You know, that was just my whole thing. Like, I just did not understand. Okay, so Kiki, you can type. Oh, Kiki, so I did get your I got your message when I responded back to the whole thing, but I just didn't get a chance to like read it, you know? So you can put in the chat what you, or you can copy and paste your last message that we were discussing in IG in the chat because, yeah, I just didn't get a chance to see it because I know I had to go live but I felt like we talked about the club part too. Okay, so yeah, I was just telling my friend Kiki, like I feel as though that bonnets aren't appropriate when it's time to go to, let's see. Bonnets aren't appropriate when you want to go for a job interview. You know, you look fresh to death. You look presentable. So I feel like why you know you're supposed to do that for that. So why not keep that same energy when you're going out and about? Okay, so Kiki said if that's the case, I shouldn't wear club attire or lounge attire or sneakers if I wouldn't wear it to a job interview. I feel like is specific work thing or certain attire for certain places. A bonnet, I feel like is for the bed. For when you about to go to sleep, that's when I wear my bonnet. Where's my bonnet? My bonnet is right here, guys. You see this? Like, I got a bonnet too, but look how ugly this. Okay, wait, I'm not saying it's ugly, but do this look cute to y'all? Like, am I really killing it with this on? I don't think so. Like, looking like Little Bo Peep. Like, I just feel like it's not cute. It's not, you know, presenting me my best light. So I just feel like, yes, wear your bonnet, but I feel like it's bonnet wear. And same thing, like when you're going out, it's certain clothes that you know you're supposed, they ain't gonna let you in the door if you're not in the dress code correctly when it comes down to clubs and stuff like that. So, you know, if you want to wear your bonnet. But I do feel like, this is why I brought this up too, the anti-black thing. So I'm gonna switch gears. So I was thinking if Monique is anti-black, because that was a thing that I was seeing online, how people were saying Monique bonnets, or if Monique is being anti-black because you know, black women are wearing bonnets. Let me introduce you to this book. It's called Classy by Derek Blasenberg. And before Monique made her comments, I read this book. And the author himself showed the difference between how you're supposed to dress at the airport and how not to dress at the airport. Let me show Instagram so you guys can see. This is not how you dress at the airport. And this is how you should dress at the airport. And I just feel like, is he being anti-white, by saying this is how you should look and don't look like this? And I felt like he was talking to women in general, even though like a black woman isn't represented here. I felt like I could take something from this. So even before Monique said what she said, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't go to the airport dressed like, in pajamas like this. I should probably look like this. Well, yeah, like this. And he explained why. He was saying like how you may not care about this, but he was saying how, if you're dressed a certain way, you can, and like really nice, you can be bumped to first class. I feel like I'm bad and bougie, so let me dress a certain way so I can be in first class, Why not? So I took that from this book. So, hey, I'm trying to, okay. Let me know if you still have any issues. I'll accept you. I just like a little square at the bottom, and I'll know when you join. But yeah, so I'm going to dress like this right here so I can look cute, so I can get special treatment, because people are judgmental by like how you dress. Should they be? No, but it is what it is. So I just feel like if it's a problem for Monique saying that, is it a problem for him for saying this too? Like, I guess so, so that's why I felt like it wasn't like a black thing. It was just a more so take pride in your appearance kind of thing. Look cute. You look, just put your stuff on. That's all I'm saying. Like, I just feel like we as women, I don't know, I feel like it's an honor to look really pretty or like put effort into your appearance. Why not? Do you have to be beat to the gods 24/7? No, you don't. But why not look, do your thing when the season calls for it. So another thing that I wanted to bring out, okay, Monique, I got what she was saying, but I felt like she also said, like, if you see a sister wearing a bonnet, tap them on the shoulder and see if everything all right with them. I ain't doing that. She can wear whatever she want. But I ain't going to tap her, reach out. Because like someone said, if she don't got no problem coming out of the house, like she don't, like she, and you don't know what's going on in people's life, but I don't want those kind of problems. And that is when I'm going to stay in my business. Mind my business. But I just feel like her message in itself isn't wrong. But I ain't gonna be tapping nobody on their shoulder and asking them like, oh, is everything okay? I see you got that. Woo, no, thank you. I'm gonna leave that one alone. So I felt like Monique was like kind of wrong for like, don't be trying to get us cussed out in these streets, Monique, just because you don't like seeing people wear bonnets. I don't either, but I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I'm gonna just say it on my platform here. Then why didn't Monique use a white woman as an example? No, I just feel like this guy used a white person because that's, his audience, but everybody can take something from it. And Monique was talking to black women because that's kind of her primary audience, probably, I felt like, and then people are just speaking to their tribe, I guess, or their audience. But I feel like he's saying the same thing to white women. So it's not I just don't think it's a race thing. I feel like he's saying it in the way that, people in his culture will understand. Monique is saying in the way like people in her culture will understand. Just look cute. Like, just look cute. I feel like there's nothing wrong with what she said. So that was my thing. But yeah, I'm not tapping nobody on the shoulder. I just will not. So I came up with a few reasons of why you should always dress appropriate in public. So, reason number 1, dress as if you may run into your ex and his new girlfriend. Now, if that's not a reason to take off your bonnet, I don't know what else is. Okay? A lot of people don't care about their exes no more. But dress as if you may run into him, okay? Keep that energy in mind, dress presentable. Because let's say, let's say you don't care about him or whatever, care about your ex, that's all fine and good, but do you really want him to see you looking raggedy like he fell off? I mean, like you fell off, and then he talking like, yeah, I just ran into Shaniqua in the store and she was looking bad. Oh, no, you won't. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. You're gonna be seeing me look bummy. So I feel like that is a reason why you should always look nice going out. You never know who you may meet. You never know who you may run into. It could be that ex-boyfriend. And you know me. You know I'm going to be looking cute just in case I run into my ex, Ryan from Black Ink Chicago. You think I'm going to be looking a mess just because I run into him? No, I'm not. No. So you guys have to keep this in mind when you're going out in public. It's not just about the bonnet. It's just about you never know who you may see and who you may need to stunt on. So keep that in mind. You may run into your ex and you don't want to be looking a mess, okay? So that's my reason number one, why it's important to dress nice in public. You never know who you may meet, who you may come across. So, hey. So that's just what I'm saying. That's me. That's just what I'm saying. Like, you just never know who you may come across. So my number two reason of why you should always dress appropriate when going out in public is to dress as if you may run into Obama on his way to meet Michelle for brunch, and dress as if he may invite you to join them for brunch. You're going to be so upset at yourself if you was like, oh, I'm just going to the store real quick. I'm just going up here real quick. And you run into Obama and you strike up a conversation, but you got that bonnet on. You got your pajamas on. You ain't going to want to go meet Michelle and have dinner and lunch with them looking any old kind of way in your pajamas. No. So that is a reason why you should look cute. You never know who you may run into. You may run into our former president, and you're going to be mad at yourself that you didn't put that extra effort in. So it's really, maybe that's where she's coming from. You know what I mean? It's not about, you can have your freedom of choice to wear whatever you want to wear, but you may like miss out on the opportunity because you wasn't dressed the part. Okay. You know, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You just never know. You may run into Obama. I don't see why not, you know. God will order your steps. You be at the right place at the right time, okay? So dress as if, you may run into Obama and have dinner with Michelle. Lunch with Michelle. You should do that. Too funny. I think I'm getting connected. Don't add me till I fix myself. Okay, girl. I don't see your thing at the bottom, but I'll keep looking and waiting. Oh, I see you. Okay, so yes, can you let me know when you're ready? I won't add you yet. I do see them. Presentation, ladies. I'm not wearing a bonnet or pajamas outside. Neither are my daughters. That's good. That's good. And you know what? Maybe that's another thing too, because I did hear how like people's parents and grandparents instilled that in their daughters young. So maybe that's part of the problem too. It's like, no more big mamas and aunties and stuff like that. Remember how the scriptures say older women teach the younger women? Maybe that's what's missing. So when someone is like Monique is speaking out, people feel like you coming at them and it's my right, I'm gonna do what I want. Like, oh, okay, all right. Wear your bonnet. Ooh, don't bite our heads off, So I think that's a part of it too. And I'm so glad you brought out the point about like, you don't do it. And that's probably how you were taught. And you teaching your daughters not to do it either. That's one thing about it. I said this to my mom. I feel like I ain't never seen no people in the 70s or the 50s or the 60s looking bummy. I did not see no pictures like that. The Diana Ross like era, I never seen them looking a mess when they were going outside or if like newspaper clip or like I never really seen that. So like something happened when like the 80s and 90s kind of like I don't know, but something happened. It's just not the same. So let me see. Here is another reason. Okay. So, oh wait, we have a comment. Now my mic won't turn on. Oh wait, let me see. Unmute. Okay. It says you're not connected. So once you connect again, I can try to unmute you. All right. Oh, so reason number 3, why you should always dress appropriate. Dress as if you may run into a camera crew and they will give you free promo on your brand or your services. So this is for my entrepreneurs, the people that are in business for themselves. This is the people I'm talking to. You know, dress appropriately, dress nicely out in public, just in case you may get stopped by a camera crew and they just like, hey, oh, you got that business. Oh, you got that book. Oh, you sell this. You sell that. Let me do an interview. This is free promo and it's going on the Shade Room. Now, are you going to want to do an interview looking a mess and it's about to go in the Shade Room? Why not? Because you know people want to clown you. Yeah, wear your bonnet then. I bet you like somebody going to say something wrong. Why she got that bonnet on? Wait a minute. I thought you said that we could wear what we want. It's so funny to me. It's just like... I don't, it's almost like you can't really win for losing. Maybe some people just want to argue because when I think about it, it makes me think about like the Gabby Douglas. Remember how everybody was talking about her hair? And then I didn't understand why. When I actually seen it for myself, I'm like, what's wrong with her hair? Her hair looks fine. But it's almost like you just really can't please people. Like here she is in the Olympics, something that most people will never do. And people still just can't be satisfied. And I feel like they talk about Sha'Carri too. I think I hope I'm saying her name right. Sha'Carri Richardson. It's like, oh my gosh, people just cannot be satisfied no matter what you do. But this is why I feel like it's very important to dress nice in public again. Dress as if you're going to get free promo and it's going on the Shade Room. You're going to want to look cute if you know that your stuff is going on the Shade Room, okay? I feel like you're just going to want to present yourself in the best light. I mean, I really believe that. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I just feel like that. I just think that. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like I'm going to want to look nice, if I'm about to go in the Shade Room. So that's why I feel like use that same mindset in the real world. You never know who you may meet. Some accident may happen or something while you're out and about. And the news report may want to interview you. You're going to be so upset that you just, didn't put that extra effort, when it came down to it, when it's time to like look cute. You're going to be mad at yourself. Just don't come outside looking any kind of way. Problem solved. Simply put, yes, I agree. I couldn't agree more. And if you want to come outside looking a certain kind of way, that's fine too. But I just feel like you have your right. Monique had her right to say what she wanted to say too. And I just agree with her. I do. I just can't believe that this is actually like a real debate. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. As a business owner, you can spin a narrative that you're an everyday woman. Well, was people giving Derek Jackson's wife that excuse when she was on? They wasn't saying nothing about she was an everyday woman then. When she had her bonnet, they was sitting up there dragging her. Why she ain't dressed nice? Why she ain't look like that? No wonder he cheated on her. They was talking about her bonnet. So it's more so like she will probably really be an everyday woman. But I ain't hear a lot of people give that excuse when it came down to her. Don't she got kids and a husband to take care of? That's a nice excuse. But I ain't hear people say nothing about, she's an everyday woman. No, they was like dragging her in her bonnet. So I just feel like, no, just look cute, because that was another problem with me too. I wish she was my friend, because I would have told, stop the camera. You is not going to go on camera looking like that. No, don't have him plague you. You come, let's do your hair. Let's do something real quick before you go on camera, because I ain't even want to have you go out like that. So I'm not Kiki. I'm sorry. You're my own girl. But I'm not feeling the everyday woman excuse. I mean, you can say that, but I feel like they didn't give Derek Jackson's wife that privilege. So I don't think they're going to give you that privilege either. when it comes down to your business. And sometimes, we buy stuff based off of like, you know what, with Kim Kardashian be coming out looking any kind of way. And like she's very beautiful. She gets paid off her beauty. Like if she came outside looking any kind of way, people, oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with her? Is everything okay? Because your brand is your beauty for some women. And not to say you have to be dressed to the nines, but can kind of look a little decent. Hey, Anisha. Yes, I'm not wearing a bonnet outside. Good point. Oh, so that actually happened to, this is before Monique said what she said. I had a debate within my mind. I had my twist outs in that weren't baked all the way. They wasn't ready to be unraveled. But I had my bonnet on. But I needed to go to Wawa. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what should I do? Should I keep my bonnet on? Like I really had a debate within myself. And my twist out won because I said, you know what? At the end of the day, my natural hair and twist is just, that's me. That's how I look. And that is me being an everyday woman. But I felt like that was better than me having that little chef hat like on my head. I don't know. I just felt that way. So, they see me with my twist. Like, then that's just, the twist out one, not that bonnet. And I feel like it's nothing wrong with like little cute hair ties and stuff because I have to do that. But the whole the bonnet itself, where is it? This itself. But okay, maybe I should ask this. Do women really feel like superstars and models with this on? Now, if this give you confidence, then okay, forget everything I said. Like when you throw this thing on, if it's giving you that feel like I am Superwoman, then that's fine. Because I'm not here to like take away things that women may find their esteem from. I just know I don't look my best with this on. So I think, that's my whole thing with it. Like I just don't feel like it's that cute to wear outside. But if I'm going to sleep in the dark and then nobody see me, I'm gonna put it on, kind of thing. But I just don't feel like this. I'm sorry, Toya. I don't even like the bedazzle ones. Like I feel like that was her attempt to try to make it cute because we know them things ain't cute, but to maybe somebody it is. But even in the bedazzle ones, I really wasn't feeling like that. I really didn't like. So, yeah. Hair tie is fine, right? I agree. Hair tie is fine. Like nothing is wrong with a hair tie. I got my little tribal print one, and I got a new one off of Amazon, so I could do like the little poetic justice thing with my braids. Ooh, this summer is mine. So yes, you can wear your little hair wrap and stuff like that. But the bonnet, this thing, yeah, it's not that cute to me. So I'm not gonna wear it. I'll use this as an example. When you go to a restaurant and they bring your food to the table, if the presentation isn't to your liking, you don't want it. So dress the same way. And like you said, act as if you're going to see your ex. She looks good enough to eat. Right. Like you gotta dress as if you may run into Obama. You gotta dress as if, this is, dress as if this commercial, this video is going to go on the Super Bowl channel, not the world stage, but all those millions of views. Act like you may run into somebody that works for the Super Bowl, CBS, and they may take a picture of you and they're going to pay like $1 million for it. You're going to want to look cute. You're not going to want to wear no bonnet that day. So just in case that may happen, it may be a 1 in a billion time chance that it may, but who said it couldn't? Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, cousin Val. So she said, feel good, look good. Exactly. So are you saying that you can feel good and look good with your bonnet on? I gotta see where you're going. But yes, when you feel good, you do look good. So yeah, maybe you can wear a bonnet and still rock it. I'm not saying like you can't, but for me, I just don't really like how it looks. It's not my thing. If you're running to the hairdresser with it on, it depends. That's a good point too. Um, dang, when I got my braids, how was my hair? What did I have on? Because you're right. I had to wear my hair out. You have to like blow dry it and stuff like that, come wash now and stuff. How did I wear a bonnet or a hair scarf? Now I can't remember. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. So maybe, like you said, it depends. It's situational if you getting your hair done. But I feel like in that case, you could still wear your hair tie. I mean, the like little turban, like the cute ones. To make it look real, real cute. Oh, I get a kick out of you. Wear hats and turbans. Right. Nothing wrong with that. The hats, the turbans, that's fine. I even got like my little Dale State hat. Cause hats be cute too. It gives you that little cool, relaxed vibe when you're going for that. You're not trying to do too much. So yes. Oh, and if you notice me looking over here, I'm talking to my IG peeps. So, and IG, if you see me looking over here, I'm talking to my Facebook peeps. So, just want to let you guys know that. Facts, though. Yeah, it's so true. And honestly, I talk about people when I'm out. You won't catch me slipping. It is that same. It is. You do start to, and then I also get it because like people were saying, you don't know what people are going through. They may they may be going through a downtime in life, but we're not really talking about those people. I feel like when you are going on a plane, it's like a luxury. It costs some money, so you about to go on vacation, but not all the time. The people could have been going to a funeral or something like that. But if the people that were going on vacation, that means you got some money. So that means like I'm not gonna say that means you're not going through anything, but you could have took the extra effort to look nice. I don't know why I keep harping on this Obama. I'm like, what if Obama was in the airport and he wanted to take and he is cool with you taking pictures and you got your bonnet on, your pajamas. You're not going. I don't know. I wouldn't be like, dang. I wouldn't be rushing to get in line to get a picture with him if I looked a certain kind of way. I probably still take the picture and just crop my face like this, crop my face and his, because the neck down, I want to be proud of. So I don't know. Maybe this is for the people that may be like they're about to walk into their opportunity. It's not for everybody, but for the people that it's for, that maybe thought one way, maybe it's for you to like get your presentation together for what you may be walking into. You don't want to miss your opportunity. I go to the hairdresser molded with the old wig. Good point. Yes. See, still going to look presentable. And that was my thing too. Like, even though you may be going through a situation, you shouldn't wear your problems. I even think in scripture it say like when you're fasting, you're not supposed to look like you're fasting. So I feel like that can be applied to everyday life too. Even if you're going through something, don't like wear your problems. You're going to think everything is all right with me, but I could have just been crying like my heart out, an hour ago. But when it comes on, when I got to like go into work or something like that, you suck it up. So I feel like it's the same thing with life. If I'm going through something, I'm at least act the part. I'm gonna act like I'm about to go to the ball, like I'm Cinderella. You ain't gonna see me sweat. Yeah, no, because plus I don't really want people to be in my business anyway. So you always say something about me, like, what's going on with you, Cinquetta? If I start looking crazy. She be giving really good examples. No, I'm talking about booty shorts, too little clothes, and the ones that don't fit over your. Why would you come outside like that? Very, very true. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Because that's one thing about it. Like, I feel like and I remember when I was listening to some of Monique's like talking points afterwards, she was saying how the stewardess couldn't wait for the fashion show because they knew like people was about to come and shut it down and come on a plane looking really good. And I do wonder what happened for us to not take pride in ourselves. But you know what? I'm gonna have to think about this more, because I do feel like when I am depressed, you don't really care what you look like. So maybe maybe the deeper issue is maybe mental health, kind of, because maybe people are wearing their feelings, and maybe that's what we need to talk about. Yeah, I think maybe that's what it is. Because if that is the case, then I do really feel bad then. Yeah, I do feel bad if they are going through something and that's how they choose. Like I said, they're wearing their feelings on the outside. Because when everything's going right with your life, you look like it. So maybe the opposite is true. Interesting. I had to think about that more. Like, talking about this has made me think, like, okay, maybe it is like depression or something going on, which is making people want to dress down, perhaps. I don't know. But for the people that's just being lazy, I think that's what she's talking about. The people that's just being lazy, that don't want to dress up. I think that's who she's talking about. Even me, that's how come I feel like I got these braids. Because sometimes you don't feel like touching your hair or doing nothing with your hair, but you still want to look presentable. Oh, like when I was going to the gym consistently, I told myself. But when I was going to the gym, I'm about to pick it back up. But when I was going to the gym, I felt like, dang, I always got to do something with my hair. So I get it, the struggles that goes into maintaining our hair and stuff like that. But, I still am going to just throw it in a ponytail still, kind of thing. Just kind of look like I do care about myself, because I actually do. Or make that extra effort to care about yourself. And if you don't care about yourself, why? There we go. Maybe that's what Monique was trying to hit on. Like, and that's what we need to address. Like, helping our fellow sister out to get her swag back up. Maybe she is going through something. Maybe we can help. But like I said, the one mistake that she did make was using the lady picture. I mean, I don't like that either. When I was reading the comments, I did agree with that part. I don't think she should have used the lady's picture, because that lady didn't ask to be on Monique's page as an example of how not to dress. No. Now, she had the lady's consent, okay, but if she did, and that was very wrong. Don't be using me as an example of why not to get on use StreamYard, or to go on Instagram Live with a picture of you. Don't use me as an example. But, so I do get that. I felt like she kind of didn't have to use that lady's likeness. That was kind of a little harsh. So let's see. I was at the airport, fully dressed, hair in place. I knew I was going away for months. LOL. I'd be depressed at times, and I couldn't imagine going outside looking crazy and see myself on social media going viral. Hashtag suicide tendencies. LOL. Don't mind me. I'm just being honest. Very, very true. And kind of like we would both agreed on the whole ex-boyfriend thing, or whoever it may be, like the person that was a bully in school or something, the person that talked about you, your biggest hater or rival. You do not want to go outside looking a mess, because that's going to remind them, no, look at me now. Look at me now. You got to be on your Chris Brown type time. You just really do when you step out, because you just never. You ever notice that too? Why every time I be looking cute. Every time I be looking cute, I'm like, oh, okay, I may see somebody I know. Don't never see nobody I know. But the time I'm looking like regular, real down, like, oh, ain't nobody gonna see me. You run into somebody you know. That is so. Why does that happen? I really. That is so unfortunate. Like, I don't understand why that happens. I really don't. Yes. So I just am just, oh, I'm like, whatever. Also, we're talking about the whole Monique scandal, the whole bonnet gate. Um, what are your thoughts for the people that are just joining? Was Monique right in what she said? Was she wrong in what she said? Should we wear bonnets out in public? Is it anti-black? Was she saying anti-black? I said no to the anti-black thing. Was she wrong for using that lady picture? Yes, but I said no to the anti-black thing because of this book right here. It's called Classy. And I had got this book when I was younger. And this book taught me how to dress at the airport because of this page right here. And he was just saying like always dress like this and not like this. And I felt like this was a white man, sharing how to, this is from his perspective, but it's like for all women. So I felt like it's just like a woman thing. It's not a black, white, it's not a that kind of thing. It's just look nice as a woman kind of thing. So that's what we're talking about. I just felt like Monique was talking to black women because that's her general audience. But if you're a white woman and you look like this going to the airport, you getting talked about too because she got on pajamas. See, it's the pajama thing for me. So it's just like I said, like I never thought about how you can get special treatment by dressing nice, No, I just never thought about that. So, which one you gonna want to look like? Her or her? Which one? You gonna want to look like? Her. Ooh, her. Mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, and guess what, guys? I tweeted the author. This was last year. It's so funny how this is all coming back up. Because last year I tweeted the author and I was like, it's because of you I know how to dress when I go to the airport. Not to say I will wear pajamas, but I feel like, I'm going to like look a little cute. I mean, not to say I will wear pajamas, but I probably wouldn't have cared had he not like, showed the difference. And it just makes me happy looking at this. I don't know. I like for people to want me to do better or level up. That's no problem with me. So, all right. Let's see some more comments. Make you laugh like should have seen me yesterday. Oh. So I can't wear pajamas if I'm on a long flight. I got to sacrifice. Jeans are comfortable. Slacks are comfortable. We sit in the office with our little slacks and stuff like that for hours and don't be complaining, we wear high heel shoes when it like the nightclub example and don't be complaining. We've been wearing them short mini skirts when it's wintertime going out to the club. Why? Because it's cute. Mm-hmm. It ain't comfortable, but it be cute. And, I'm gonna look the part because I know that me in a short skirt is going to give me a certain kind of attention that me in a long one is not going to do. So the long one or wearing jeans or something may be more comfortable, but if I'm going out, you're going to see these legs for a reason, So even though it may be uncomfortable, even though I would want to wear like flats or something to the club, it's comfortable, but I'm going to wear these heels because, they look cute and I'm going to be turning heads. And I just feel like this is what Monique is saying. Like, okay, it may not feel comfortable, but just look the part temporarily. Just never know who you may run into. I think that's the thing. Maybe that's my thing. You never know who you may run into. And we already said 3 major things. You may run into your ex, you may run into Obama, and you may run into somebody that can change your life for the better. And you don't want to miss out on no opportunities for looking any kind of way. Mm-hmm. So that's just my thing. So we have a IG comment. There's definitely a difference in how I'm treated depending on what I wear. Pajamas in public is a no for me. Very, very good point. It does make a difference what you decide to wear. Even that's a very good point. That's how come like I wear glasses too to switch it up, because this is a different look than this. You know, when I want to be taken serious, like, gotta put these on. Yes. And the longitude of is A times B times squared. You know, I'm just giving a whole different look than this. And, you know, you do get treated differently based just a little thing. I'm still the same Cinquetta, but just makes just a little difference. So even sometimes I feel like I gotta wear glasses because sometimes you want people to take you serious. I mean, I really can't see like that. I really do need them. But it's a time and a place I also put on my glasses too, because you are treated differently based off of how you look. So it's funny. Pajamas are a no for me. I wear little dresses and flip-flops. I'm on my way to 90-degree weather. Yeah. Yes. You know, dress, flip-flops. We good. That's another point. I don't think she's saying like be on your Kim Kardashian flow when you go out either. Just look presentable when you go into the airport. You know, she's not asking you to look like going down a runway, but can we not wear this? Can we not wear this when we go? Because I'm not against bonnets because I own a bonnet. I wear a bonnet, but you know this not that cute. But I look like Little Bo Peep, like. But unless this is cute to you, unless I look cute to you, okay. But if not, then because like I said, someone may feel confident when they put on their bonnet, like, oh, I'm about to kill them and put on my bonnet, about to go out, you know, I'm about to break necks. If that's you, then keep doing you. Like, I'm not here to like rain on your parade. If you look cute, if you feel like you look cute like this, go for it. I just know I don't. It's not very flattering to me. You know, my head is already big as is. So I be needing my hair. I need y'all to see my hair and my edges. Not me and my bonnet. That's just my only thing, you know? Girl, a guy I dated in the past was working. Oh, this is the IG comment. A guy I dated. This is from Boudris Living. I'm probably saying that so wrong. Girl, a guy I dated in the past was working at the gate at an airport when I was going on the flight. All my makeup was in my check bag. Thankfully, he didn't end up at the gate when I boarded. But whew, see, thank you. I have a real life example of why. Look, see, a real life example of this point right here. Dress as if you may run into your ex or his girlfriend. You're not gonna want to look a mess that day. You ain't gonna want to not have you're not gonna want to be caught in your bonnet. That's just not even if you don't care. You gonna regret the day that you left me. That's how I want to look when I run into my ex. So, yeah, I probably still can kill it with a bonnet on, but that's not the point. You know, so really look your best. As long as my hair and brows are done, I get excellent treatment. Ooh, boudoir. Did I say it right that time? Boudoir. So yes, that was our IG comment. And I feel like that's very, very true. Like, that's what I did today. Did y'all notice? Just a little eyebrow, eyeliner, and some powder makeup. Y'all wasn't gonna get the liquid today. So, but very, very, very simple. Okay, so we have a YouTube comment. I totally agree. No bonnets, do-rags, or sagging pants. Have some self-respect, even when you don't feel well. Take time to look decent and run a comb through your hair or put a baseball cap on. Exactly. Because honestly, to me, I feel like when we put in effort in our look, we shut it down. Like, I don't know why I feel like, you know, my bonnet, my scarf is kind of like my cocoon. And then when I take it off and stuff, voila, like, you know, voila, magic. Like, I just, I don't know. I want to like come out the gate. So that's how I felt like she was saying, you know, like, we queens, and she's right. You know, nobody can look the way we be setting trends and everything. So why not? give the people what they want. Monique, you don't want us in the bonnet? Okay, you about to, all right. Now I'm really about to like kill them. I'm about to really be on their necks because Monique said so. So exactly. I feel the same way too about do-rags. Take that do-rag off your head. All right, ain't the point is to show off your waves. Show off your waves, dude. Like, come on now. Do your thing. Don't hide. My grandma didn't play that coming outside any kind of way foolishness. Them grandmoms didn't play. And guess what? Them grandmas be fly too. My grandmom still be dressing up in her stockings. I bet you she got stockings on now. And it's like a heat wave over here. But that's just how she dressed. You know what I mean? And she be matching her stuff up together. Sequetta, that don't match. That look ugly. Like, oh my gosh, mom. But the mums and grandmoms, they really do be fly. They really don't play. But these mums can't tell nobody nothing. Look they did to poor Auntie Monique. Crucified her. Well, maybe not crucify her, but just dragged her. Can't tell nobody nothing. So Alyssa B said it's about perception. We're at a point when people don't want to be correct. You telling the truth? They really don't. Ain't it? It's like I really feel like the Bible is coming to pass. I mean, it already has, but remember how I feel like in the scriptures say good will be bad and bad will be good. And like I said before, Monique is only saying, I feel like Monique is doing what she's supposed to. Older women teach the younger woman. Now, will I listen to her relationship advice? Probably not, because I think she's in an open relationship. And I feel like, to each his own, but that's not for me. So if she would say something like that, like, I probably wouldn't listen to her about that. But as far as like appearance goes, she's right. I do agree with that. So just because I could kill it kill it in a bonnet, I'm cool. LOL. I had to catch Monique's. Yeah, so Monique, she just posted a picture. Maybe, and I thought when I first heard about it, I'm like, I thought Monique was done talking about, or that Monique bonnet controversy is over. But for people that don't know, she posted a picture and she was like, this is what I'm talking about on her Instagram. She's just like, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody sent this picture to me. And I felt like she probably shouldn't use that lady's picture. I feel like maybe Monique could have had the same impact by using her own self. She should have put on some pajamas and a bonnet and took a picture and said, this is how you shouldn't look. I don't think she should have actually maybe used the lady, because that is kind of like a little not fair. So I do agree with people when they were saying that. But I still feel like there's nothing wrong with what she said. But the presentation is for you or me. If you are fine presenting yourself that way, well, I don't want to say that way. If you are fine presenting yourself in pajamas and a bonnet, then go for it. That's why I was like, oh, you know what? If you feel like you're killing it in your pajamas in public, then do that. Because it was a trend where pajamas, I feel like Shawnee on Basketball Wives had it on, the pajama thing. That was actually a thing. So if you feel confident in that, go for it. But I just feel like I don't. Like I just said, the bonnet that I have, it just don't look cute on me. So I'm not gonna wear it. But it may look cute on somebody else when they wear it. So yeah, if you feel like you look cute in your bonnet, then wear it. But I feel like the consensus is bonnet is sleepwear kind of thing. You just want something you just throw on. It's not something you oh, I'm about to kill it with my bonnet on. No. Be the reason they are arguing. What you looking at her for? She looks good. All right. So let's see. Jeans, t-shirt, sandals, lips, gloss, and shades. Simple select. Yes. A simple select. Oh, or a natural beat. Or I like the makeup, no makeup look. And that's kind of my everyday kind of thing. Jean jacket, sandals. That'd be my look too, but no pajamas, no sandals. No. Okay, so Kiki says about respectability politics. That's classist and ir- egregious. Like Maya offer girlfriends too. Maya. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I remember Maya Wilkes, right? Like, okay, Maya, Tony, Joan, and Lynn. I got them. Yeah, so Kiki, explain this point a little bit more. I don't get it. Um, yeah, I don't get it. Toya makes bedazzled bonnet. Yeah, she do. And I'm just like, I don't even think that they're cute. No shade, no shade. Toya and your bedazzled bonnets. But, and I feel like that was her attempt of trying to make them more like outsideable, but they're still not outsideable. Or I just don't think they look cute. Like, remember that guy that was doing the cheer? That it looked like a hospital cap. Bonnets do kind of look like that. But if you look good, or if you think you look good in a hospital silk bonnet cap, go for it. You know, who am I to stop your shine? Any kind of way. To each your own. Right. If you don't mind, neither do I. But I'm definitely gonna say she knows she yes. I'm kind of in a way numb to it. Had she not said anything, it I don't think it really would have I wouldn't have thought about it, because she's not the only one. When I went on YouTube, it was like women that did videos on this years ago. This one YouTuber in particular talked about how this principal had to ban the parents from wearing bonnets and pajamas coming to school to pick up their kids, because that's embarrassing for the children. You know what I mean? Like, for your mom. How come if that look is embarrassing to like kids, what is that saying on the major scale? You know what I mean? Like, and kids don't know nothing about like respectability politics or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know that at that age. I mean, they may, but if when my mommy is showing up with her bonnet and hair scarf on, her slippers and pajamas, and like the other kids are making fun of me, like, it's not about like respectability politics at that point. It's just like, dang, your mom don't care. Your mom, you know, it's just like, mom, like, you can come up here, you know. It's just like, I guess, remember, I don't know where I'm getting this from, but remember them kids that feel like they gotta fight because their mom is dressing too sexy or something? Like, I guess it's like that kind of feeling. Like, dress how you want to, but like at a certain places and certain times, like, can you just dress just this way for the moment so your kid can chill? I mean, so me as a kid, I can feel like comfortable or whatever. I think the same thing had to happen with Kevin Hart, like with his daughter. Like, it was certain jokes he was making that was embarrassing her, and it's just more so like, okay, I get it. You want to say what you want to say, is making us money, but like, it's embarrassing me. Like, so can you change it? So I think it's more so like that. Mm, but if you want to wear what you want to wear, I mean, you can wear what you want to wear, but it's all good. Shower caps. Yeah, them bonnets do be looking like that. Okay, so Kiki explained. My own girlfriends used to say Joan was classist and egregious, because she had a preconceived notions about what was ghetto and stuck her nose up a lot unnecessarily. Yeah, but Maya probably was a little ghetto. Maybe like the two could merge, and maybe that's what we're saying too. Um, wear your bonnets, but do you have to wear pajamas too? Or wear your pajamas, but do you have to wear your bonnet too? Like, maybe we could just merge. It's like, like, put the little bougie with a little ghetto and try to meet somewhere in the middle. Mm-hmm. Girl, me and my sister were taking the kids to school once. The mother took her child to school in a robe, slippers, and bonnet. Couldn't believe it again. Teach their own. No, this is like a real thing. Like, let's pull it up. Now that I got y'all here. And she was black. The principal was black, and she had to ban the she had to write a letter and say why parents, y'all cannot come dressed like this to pick your children up. It was like a real thing. No, Sequoia got receipts. Why don't I hear anything? Is it still muted? Oh, it is.
Talk about this story.
About to share real quick.
A high school principal, who is a black woman, by the way, she enforced a new dress code policy for the parents who come. So I want to talk about this story out of Houston where a high school principal, who is a black woman, by the way, she enforced a new dress code policy for the parents who come to the school.
A Houston school principal who stirred up a nationwide controversy over what is appropriate attire for parents at school. Critics say the policy is discriminatory and discourages parents from being involved in their kids' education.
Why did you feel there was a need for a dress code for parents?
I felt the need to enact the dress code because it was an educational environment, a place of learning. And when anyone walks in, we have impressionable children, and we have to model what we want them to know, to show them what is right, what is correct, and what they need to do when they go different places. For example, you don't wear a swimsuit to school, you wear it to the beach. One instance, a mother came in with a see-through shirt, and you could clearly see her breasts and her nipples.
A lot of people, it's hard just getting everybody out the door.
I know.
Let alone getting dressed yourself.
And let me say that I am so glad that this is a black woman. I'm so glad that the principal is a black woman.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it was a real thing with the bonnets, and this video was done April 28th, 2019. So this was even before the Monique thing. It has been discussed and talked about. So what about our children? All right, fine. Wear your bonnets. Wear them. But what about the kids that are like being affected by it and it's interfering with their learning? Aren't children our future? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Ain't that how the song go? So if even kids have, if it's like affecting kids and stuff like that, maybe I should send this to her. Maybe I should send this to Monique, because dang, like this is like a real thing. Okay, good. You could hear. Yay. So yeah, I just wanted to show that that's like a real thing. Like when you said that you went to school, you went to you were taking the kids to school, and it's a real thing. When they said the mom had a see-through shirt on, I'm like, oh my gosh, ooh, that's so embarrassing. So we got to do better. That's all I ask. Right, just have some class about yourself. That's what I'm saying too, guys. That is what I'm saying too. So this was like a lovely stream, guys. I'm so glad you guys joined me. Any last comments? I'm wrapping it up. I gotta go do my juice prep. I done already did my smoothie prep, so now it's time for me to do my juice prep. And I wanted to go live before I did that. But I wanted to talk about this the first time, but it died down. Or not to say I was trying to be on it because like people were talking about it, but whatever. But it came back up again, so it must have been meant for me to put my 2 cents in. And here we go. So before we leave, I gotta talk about my stuff. Remember, my new book is out, called He Is Not the Prize, You Are. how to flip the script, regain your power, and live life on your terms. So this is like my author copy, but the Kindle version, the downloadable version, is on Amazon to order. And it's basically about realizing that you're it's not Kevin Samuels approved. My little brother already told me like he would not like this book title. So it's not Kevin Samuels approved. But it's for the girl that needs to remember her power. It's for the nice girl that don't know how to say no and think that she can get by pleasing. No. You get by having boundaries, speaking up for yourself, and putting yourself first. That's my thing, and that's what this book will teach you how to do. Like this gonna be a confidence book. You're gonna go away thinking like, dang, I am. You may already think that you are the, all that, but this book is gonna add, the little icing on top of it too. And don't forget my first book, baby, The Mastery Set, A Girl's Ultimate Guide to Clearing Out Space from Her Spiritual Hard Drive. This is my first book. And it's also online to order on Amazon. And, DM me if you want an autographed copy, of course. But, can't wait. You don't mind it not being autographed, just go on to Amazon. You can buy it there. So, again, thank you, guys. My parting thoughts on this situation was, if you can help it, always try to look your best. You don't have to wear your problems, and I say that because I understand people are saying like, she could have, the lady or people that dress in a certain kind of way like that could be depressed. They could be feeling bad about themselves. But if you're like my friend, if I could talk to you, I'm just going to be the girl that's just like, girl, it's going to be okay. Oh, I remember Jeannie Mai said something about that, like makeup therapy. Like when you start putting on your makeup, even when you're feeling down or putting on that outfit, you look good in, it kind of helps uplift your spirits. So I feel like that's really good advice. That really helps you. So even if you're feeling down, like just doing a little self-care, even if it's painting your nails, like something real cutesy, real like heartfelt for yourself. I feel like that's good. That's going to like help lift your spirits as well. Because yes, like my cousin Bam said earlier, when you feel good, you look good. And when you look good, you feel good. They kind of go hand in hand. So remember that. Oh, wait, we have 2 more comments. Child, all that pleasing going to have you cry. You know it. Don't be a people pleaser. Sometimes, like with people pleasing, it goes with trying to fit in. You just want to be liked. You just want to be accepted. But I learned in my life, I'm here to like flip tables, disrupt the apple cart. Either you're going to like me or you're not. But I like me. I feel like I wish I could be my own best friend. I wish it was 2 of me. But I don't know. What if I really like another person like me? I don't know. 2 me's. I got to think about that more. I got to think about it more. Oh, I love them. Thank you so much for your support. And next time I'm going to try to get you on here live again. We should have like a girl slumber party and we just talk about like topics that's hot topics, but it'll be like a girl, like we all have a little square. We should do that and just talk. She didn't care. The next time she'll do better after she saw herself. Yeah, that's true too. Like sometimes it takes being like shamed or embarrassed to do better. That does happen as well. Yes, let's do it. Yes, we should. I'm gonna think of like some hot topics and then we'll just go live with each other and just chop it up and give our opinions. And hopefully it can help somebody else. That is my thing. If you don't take anything from what I said, just remember the 3 things. Try to look good, just in case you may run into your ex, Obama, or someone that can just change your life and bring you a better opportunity. Because people do judge you. It's not fair, but it is what it is. So again, thank you guys so much for joining. This was a wonderful live. Have a good night and comment. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe. And we will talk again soon.